All right, here we have the beautiful HAILEY, baby. Brand new character. Absolutely amazing. She's been so fun so far. And you're going to have to get her, man, because she's absolutely sick. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hit that. Then we'll hit this. I definitely am chunking right now. Oh, this is so nasty, bro. Yo, this boss too, man, he's kind of a pain in the butt most of the time. So, yo, I need to kill this guy so many more times. It is actually insane, right? Let's see if we get lucky right here for the YouTube video. One time. Oh my God, yes, ultimate Ajax. Woo! All right, so she actually kills almost any of the bosses, right? But she's made for this boss right here, right? So we're about to try our best to smack this boss right here. I played in groups and it's a little bit more difficult, honestly, but you can all right, let's talk about the build real quick. Okay, I'm not trying to hold you long on this video. Like I said, we've been live for 24 hours over here. Actually insane. Look at this, 23 hours. Say hi, chat. All right, yo, amazing Twitch drops. We had an amazing stream today. And hopefully this video helps you guys, man. Gives you some guidance, okay? This is pretty much what I'm running currently. I gotta go somewhere else to show you, but you can pretty much see the polarities that we have here. So I went with 3 cerulean. I have 3 A's and I have 2 M's. Pretty much, I'm running singular specialist. This is our first draft of the build. It is pretty ferocious. And I'm telling you, man, we're absolutely destroying. If we have other characters that are well built, also, if we have some buffers, I just can't really like put it together, man. It's absolutely crazy, right? I'm going with specialists to get more overall damage. I don't really need any more cooldown since I'm going really hard with MP conversion. So it's up to you what you want to use. You don't have to have these negatives, right? Let me lower the music a little bit. You don't have to have these negatives, like negative MP. You could just go with nimble fingers if you want it for 25 instead of 36, and you'll still work fine. But I kind of want that cooldown because I can show you right here. I was fighting in the Magister lab and killing the boss over and over, and the cooldown really helps, really assists us. Right here, you could also change this for some MP recovery, which is really useful. It works very well with your external components, pretty much helping you get that MP recovery, right? Right here, I have a stim accelerant, personally, to give me some survivability to the build. My HP is perfect, I feel. I'm in a spot where I can revive my teammates, not die instantly. And yeah, so shot focus here. If you don't have shot focus, I would suggest spear and shield for the skill damage or skill power. And then obviously your crit damage mod. I'm only going with a crit damage mod because our abilities allow us to scale so high for crit hit damage and chance. So I'm just stacking more crit hit damage personally. And then we have a front lines here for more crit damage. And then we have a glacial for more skill power. So if you wanted to not to do 10% less damage, you can add some more crit here. I'm personally not sure, honestly, if the 36% more crit damage would do more than 10% overall damage. So I kind of went with glacial personally. You let me know in the comments what you guys like. I would like to test different builds. Like I said, this is our first iteration. I just want to get this to you to kind of put it in your hands, see what you do with it. You might do something a lot better. You know, you never know. You might be one tapping bosses like insane, right? I don't know. I haven't seen that yet, but it's gonna be crazy. I almost 2-tapped a boss, so that's pretty impressive, right? But dangerous ambush, personally, I really enjoy it. I feel like it gives me a ton of damage when they're immobilized. You have a lot of other options also that you can go with, and there's really not no right or wrong way to make a build. I feel like the build is your preference, right? So if you're having a hard time surviving, you know, you might play a lot more stationary than me. I might be more mobile. You know, I might be able to take cover a little bit better. and you might be having a hard time with that, right? So if you need to, you can make some changes, adjust, and I would say you could just drop the crit hit damage if you wanted to, or really any part, honestly. Like, the build's gonna work no matter what. The character's phenomenal. I don't really feel like you need me to go over this too much, but I will. Okay, so I personally use it like this. I'm gonna go to the lab for this part. Okay, let's go to the lab. All right, I'm gonna give you the rotation right here. So you're gonna have the weapon in your hand, because as you can see right here, the exclusive weapon, her 4 ability, works off base damage. Okay, so same as equipped weapon. I'm currently using Devotion, because I have a frozen chill singularity reactor with attack colossal and skill crit damage. I feel like this is one of the best reactors in the game. If I had this on the piercing light, it would be a lot better. I would get a lot more damage out of this, but I don't. So I'm losing over 150,000 base damage in my attack weapon, which is fine because I'm getting that 60% more skill damage, right? So right here we have what we're running with it. I would highly suggest weak point expansion, having some damage mods in here. So we have rifling, reinforcement, and action. We also have weak point on both sides. Then we have some more crit damage. I'm not sure if crit damage works. I know weak point and firearm damage do. Also, for you to have more rounds in your 4, you want to have expand weapon charge, which gives you 50 rounds per mag. And you also want to have maximized weight balance. I personally went with this one. You have a variety of different mods you can go with. I personally go with this one because it also comes with weak point, right? I believe weak point is 100% the weight, and also the sniper is going to be the same way. Both of your damage mods, you have some weak point mods, weak point expansion, and then I have a crit damage mod just in case, and then both of your magazine mods, right? We're going with the magazine with weak point damage on it. It just works a lot better in general, right? So Slayer, as you already know, MP recovery out of combat, max MP. We were gonna try a few different external components, but I have to farm some to get the second pair that I want, to mix and match some. And I think you guys are gonna like that one on our next iteration of the build. Right here we have max MP, MP recovery in combat. Then we also have defense and shield recovery, max shield. So this is the build. This thing absolutely slaps. It goes crazy. Once again, if you guys don't know how this build works, I'm kind of too tired to go over all the skills. So if you want to, you can pause it. If you have not seen this anywhere else, I could be possibly your only, person that has this build, that's made this video. It could be possible, even though I feel like there's a lot of content already out. I just want to kind of go over this with you and show you how I'm playing it, how I'm enjoying it personally. And in the future, we'll be covering it a lot more and a lot more in depth, right? So you want to have about 25 meters from the enemy. That way you get the maximum amount of damage. And the weak point damage decreases the closer you are to the enemy. So keep that in mind. So we're going to start with our 3. Once again, one more time, we're going to prep them with our 2. And then we're going to shoot them up with our 4. I usually use my 1 and then hit them with the 4. That way you can do that crazy damage. And yeah, it's just phenomenal. One of the craziest builds I used so far. It reminds me of Glade, but like better. Enzo, but better. Because right here, this whole time that I have this cryo up, I'm just ripping. I'm talking about ripping. Thank you guys so much for the subs, baby. We are able to hit 1K. We stream every day over on Twitch. If this video helped you in any way, make sure you come over there, twitch.tv/macho. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys in the chat, baby. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. She is a very healthy character, very fun character. I highly suggest her. Get her, just make sure you get her in a responsible way, all right? Thank you guys for watching. Love y'all, man. And let's finish editing this in the last 42 minutes so we can put it live. So while I sleep, you guys can watch this and you guys can come over tomorrow, all right? And we can hang out all together in the stream. Love you guys. Bye. See you later, YouTube.